My name is Dan Okoye, your relationship therapist. Today we're going to talk about something very important. Welcome to Heart Talk, where we can solve a problem of your marriage and your relationship. Today we're going to talk about something very important. Show me a man with no sin, and I will show you a family with no problems. No perfect man, no perfect woman. But society has made us, we are men and the women are two different people who think differently and who behave differently. But society and the creation has made it possible for us to be together. We must be together. There must be a way to go about it. The woman thinks different from a man, and the man thinks different from a woman. And two both need to work together to have a beautiful world and procreate to the nations. Today we are talking about it because it has been a bigger problem to the society, that the relationship and the love has been things that people doesn't even believe anymore. But today I'm going to prove you a point, how you can get someone to love you, and how you can get someone to, how you can find somebody that really loves you and who you love. One, stop being hypocrite. Learn how to say yourself the truth, because the best truth you can ever say to this life is the one you say to yourself. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to impress social media. You don't need to impress anyone around you. Be yourself. The problem is that we all has been lying to us, being hypocritical about our personality and what we want and what we want to do. You don't do things because others are doing. Do things that makes you happy. Do things that prove who you are, because your attitude and your words is what identify who you are. But a lot of people has made a lot of mistakes in this world that has put people in fears of relationship and marriages. 80% of marriages of this generation is breaking up in after 3, 4, 5 years. Why? The reason why, because we are lacking a diplomatic way to communicate. We are two different species. We are two different people, two different women. A man and a woman are two different people, as I said before. But we need to work together. We need to have understanding. We need to love, to procreate, and spread love around the world. But we are lacking that diplomatic way to communicate, understand, and respect each other. Women has their own respect, and the man has their own respect. A man can never be a woman, and a woman can never be a man. You can believe whatever you want to believe. You can say whatever you want to say. You can choose to be whatever you want to be. But the truth remains that we need to work together to get the some goal. A woman wants to be married and a man wants to be married. But the question, the challenge now is, who is going to be loyal? How you can identify what you want and make your relationship and marriages to be easier for you, less of stress and less of dramas, is what? Being yourself, being honest. Stop pretending to be who you are not. Stop pretending to be what you are not. Stop pretending to be the angel that you know that you are not an angel. Learn how to say the truth. Learn how to do things right. Learn how to accept your position as who you are. Accept being a woman, and the man accept being a man. And that is the problem. This generation, a man is want to be a woman, and the women want to be a man, and that is creating the confusion in the society and the humanity. And a lot of people has been extrapolating this nonsense from their brains and thinking that is right. That is the problem. So learn how to be yourself and be honest to yourself. Know what you want. Don't allow frivolities, things like taking you out, living a good apartment, makes you to forget what you want in a man. List down whatever you want in him. List 5 things except money that is very significant, very important to you in a relationship, in life. Put your pens and paper down and jot things that is very, very important to you in a relationship. The question is that, do you really want to be married? Everybody must not marry. Everybody must not be married. So if you want to be married, you need to set up your mind that I am not going in there just to go in a year or two, I have to break up. No. If you really want to be married, you need to be committed to it. You need to learn how to communicate about it. We spent most of half of our years in school studying other things, but we never go ahead and study how to communicate with each other, how to accept each other, how to accept that we are two different kind of people. A man and a woman are two different kind of categories of people that think different and behave differently. But we spend our life studying every other things, studying how to speak, studying how to do other things. But we never make out the time to study how to, to understand the woman, and the woman to understand men, and the man to accept that he's a man, and the woman to accept that she's a woman. So we left the important things And that is why the situation of the world and the nation today is like this, because a man is in a competition with a woman is in a competition with a man in this generation. But it doesn't have to be so. A man can always be a man and a woman can only be a woman. The competition of a woman and a man this generation is what is driving everyone crazy, and that is getting worse day by day. So you as an individual listening to this video, please share this video and comment your opinion on this video. Ask yourself a question: what do I really want? What do I really want? Am I really want to be married? Am I going to be submissive? Am I going to be obedient? Am I going to be a good listener? Am I going to be what they want me to be? Am I going to think about them before myself? Am I going to know that this is not about me? It has to do with other people, emotion, feelings, and personality. Are you ready to submit? Are you ready to communicate? Are you ready to be humble? Are you ready, no matter how angry you are you ready to manage your anger? Are you ready to know that this money that I'm making today is no longer my money? Because women always have this language: my money is my money and his money is our money. You are not ready to be married. If you're ready to be married as a woman, you know that you're going to submit everything. Immediately you change your surname, that is immediately you surrender everything that belongs to you, and everything has become the boat. And likewise to a man, when you're getting married, you know that this is not a football pitch where you can play around or do your shit. So you learn how to know what you want. Picture yourself: am I really to be married? Do I want to be married? Do I want to stay married? Do I want to marry and stay married, or do I want to be married and be kicked out tomorrow? So ask yourself a question as a person. Listen to me. Share this video, and so that people will change. People will understand what no one is talking about it. Nobody is listening about it. We are busy studying all kinds of device technologies and all that, but the biggest problem we have is how to communicate and be together and accept each other the way we are as a human being is the most difficult challenges that we're having today. We are investing our time learning all the kind of technology, the wind, the earth, the land, the everything, but we have not learned how to listen to each other. We have not learned how to know how we feel about each other. We have not tried to make out a time to learn what we are doing.